here. This is okay. So this meeting has been started recording. Okay, so if any of you who have received this, you can just click the button, got it, and then the screen will be caught. Okay. So on today's topic, this is actually Talk and Tips episode 4. Okay. In the previous episode, we had the Datuk Seri Gavin D. That was in episode 3. Okay, so now this week it will be episode 4. And upcoming, of course, we will be having more episodes and so on. Okay, so this is more to like a continuous event from the last week's one, because Datuk Seri Gavin D was talking about commercial projects on which project is best, which project is suitable to invest, and so on. So this week we'll be talking about commercial lending. Okay, so in the next slide would be our new campaign by EcoWorld. This is actually Together We Create. Okay, it's a new campaign running actively on our social media, on Facebook, on the Instagram. Okay, so if you want to know more, you can actually go to our Facebook page, EcoTropics Facebook page, or EcoSpring Facebook page to know more about this campaign. Okay, so without further ado, I'll go into EcoVantage. Okay, so EcoVantage, this is a very beautiful project which is located in EcoTropics, and EcoTropics is well known for the city of everything. So basically, this is a very big township. It is 1,000 acres, and it consists of residential project, commercial project. There are hypermarkets. There are also retail outlets, schools, and so on. Okay, so this is a 2.5-story commercial lot. And if you can see at the middle, there will be a huge garden as well. So it is a very nice place for you to hang out. If let's say you are doing your business and so on, you can come out, let your kids run around. Yeah, I think that would be very, very relaxing. Okay. So in the next one would be a location map. If you can see, all of you who are from JB, right? If you are familiar, EcoVantage in EcoTropics is located on the eastern side of Johor Bahru, which is near to Pasir Gudang. Okay, and the location of this is actually in Kota Masai. So you can see it is accessible by 3 highways. The first one would be the East Coast Highway, okay, that can link you from EDL all the way to Pasir Gudang. And the next one would be Pasir Gudang Highway. And the third one would be Senai Desaru Highway. This highway is actually very easy for you to link to, if let's say you want to go to Ulu Tiram, or you want to go to Senai Airport, or even if you are working in the Pengerang area, you can actually travel using this Senai Desaru Highway with a direct access actually. Okay. So apart from this location, right? There is, okay, if you can see that this is a bird's eye view for EcoVantage. All right, this is basically like the whole master plan for this 2.5-story commercial, surrounding left and right at the bottom. Okay, if you can see, they are full of residential houses. So it is very convenient for those people who want to go and buy groceries, buy things, and so on. It's just a walking distance or a stone's throw away only. But if you look on the right side, on the upper part, okay, that is at the moment all greens. Okay, but all these greens in future, it will be developed into more residential houses. All right, and that estimated greens for residential houses would be roughly another about 2,500 units over there. That is just a rough estimation. Okay. So this is the inside of EcoVantage. Okay, you can see that the design is actually very well planned with full windows, full screen windows. You have a lot of brightness in your commercial lot itself, and there is the mezzanine floor. Okay, the mezzanine floor, it is where we say the half story just now. So over here, you can overlook down to your ground floor. So you can imagine if, let's say, you are running a restaurant or you are running a cafe. At the top there, you can hang a chandelier, and when your customers come in, right, wow, I can tell you the impression, the feeling that they actually give you, it's really wow, even though it's just a 2.5-story shop lot. Okay, so you can see this is the whole design You can see this is the whole design of the shop, the whole row of the shop on the outside facade. Okay, so apart from this, we are also giving you, for those who have joined, for those who have only specially joined this webinar, we will be giving you a voucher. Okay, what voucher is this? It is actually a 3,000 voucher. Okay. Yes, over here, this one. Okay, this is a special voucher for 3,000 ringgit. Okay, so if you want to get this voucher and if you're interested, yes, please do register with us over here in the next QR link over here. After this, you can see a QR link. Hold on, yeah. All right. Okay, so this is the QR link. You can actually screenshot this link, or maybe you can use your phone and scan it, because I think some of you are using your handphone to join this webinar, to join this Zoom link. So you can just screenshot this link, all right? Once you screenshot it, then later on after the webinar, you can scan it and fill in all your details, okay? Okay, so as everyone screenshot, maybe we just give you like another 5 more seconds, is it okay? Let me do a countdown, yeah? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. All right, so this is the best part that I believe that all of you are really waiting to come in to listen. Okay, so before we start, right, Michael Yeo will be your speaker for today, and let me give you a short background, a short profile about him. Okay, so Michael has over 23 years of experience in this industry. Okay, he is experienced in property, mortgage, investment industry. All right, and he is also currently the CEO and founder of GM Training Academy. Okay, so he has worked with a lot of prominent organizations such as Standard Chartered Bank, Hong Leong Bank, HSBC Prudential Unit Trust, Huang DBS Unit Trust as well. Okay, and with his vast experience, right, in banking and properties, he has also helped thousands of loan borrowers by providing a lot of comprehensive mortgage advisories and also solutions. Okay, so please use this chance to, if you want to have more questions, you want to know more, all right, please ask more. And presently, right, Michael is also a sought-after speaker and trainer for developers and also property seminars, and he shares his knowledge from his vast banking and property experience as well. Okay, but apart from being a speaker for webinars and also for property seminars for developers and so on, Michael has actually authored and published 3 books as well. 3 books. Okay, the first one would be Think Like a Banker, Act Like a Player. The second one would be Property Investment, Size Up Your Return with Bank, Law, and Tax. Okay, and the third one would be Buying Property Like a Pro. So if any of you who want to know all these tips, who want to buy a property like a pro, okay, don't forget to stay to the end of this webinar. Okay, just stay on and keep on staying in this page, all right? Because at the end of this event, at the end of this webinar, we will be actually giving you a link, all right? Because nowadays everything is online. Even like now, we want to join seminars are also online through Zoom. Okay, so we will be giving you a link, and that link is one of the ebook written, authored by Mr. Michael Yeo. Okay, so that book is really interesting. I tell you, it's really interesting. So please do stay with us till the end, and we will be giving you the link for the book. Okay, so without further ado, let us Mr. Michael Yeo.
Hi, thank you, Isaac.
Hi,
thank
Michael.
you for inviting me. Thank you for inviting me. Yes. Thank you. Those who attended today, I would like to say thank you for coming in. Yes, Isaac, we know that travel restriction has been lifted.
Yes, it's been lifted last 1 week plus.
Everybody is traveling now, going for holiday after more than 1 year being at home.
Yes. Even I myself also feel like traveling already.
Traveling, but we cannot travel. We have to give talk today.
Yeah, we have to talk. So it's okay, we can travel later on.
Yeah, I'm from Penang. No,
Okay,
no,
yep.
in Penang, this weekend alone, they expected 50,000 people to visit us.
Wow,
So you think,
50,000 people.
uh,
Wow, that's a lot.
no, no, yesterday it was pretty jammed in
Okay.
the big shopping complex at Gurney Plaza, Queens Bay, pretty jammed.
Oh, wow, that is a
Yeah,
very, very
but
huge crowd.
yeah, everybody need to travel, and
Yeah.
actually to me, the economy need to be boosted. The economy a bit
Yes.
down, then traveling, opening up, it boost the thing. Yeah, and
Yes.
no, I also found out this experience that there is an increase of people buying property.
Oh, wow, wow.
Mm.
Yes, it's a good news actually.
Yeah, I can see more and more people, especially those who are even buying residential, because first home buyer, HOC is ending end of this year, right? So
Yes,
people are
yes.
screwing to buy. Even commercial properties. This I don't know about the rest. I think this the best time is because the property price is affordable.
Yes, yes, it's
Is
very affordable.
special freebies, right? I said got special freebies, right?
This one later we will go on to one lah. Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot
We have,
say, yeah.
yes.
You need to fill in the form, right? You have the form to fill, right? You
Yes,
need
we
to
have the form.
fill, then equal the staff, the sales staff will give you a call one to one. You talk to them,
Yes, yes.
not to us.
If, if,
Okay.
if anyone missed the QR code just now, they can scan again later on. We'll show the QR code again. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start my talk. Yeah, the
Yes,
five
yes, please.
killer tricks of commercial lending. Right. Stay until the end. Stay until the end. At the end, we will give you. I will give you a link. Okay, to download 8 tricks to outsmart the banks. Yeah. Not to cheat the bank. Outsmart only. We don't cheat the bank. Cheat the bank, you'll be in the police station, in the lockup already. No, we don't cheat the bank. We outsmart the bank. This is a better word, right? Okay. Uh, uh, okay. Let Admin, can you help me to pass the share screen to me? Yeah. I cannot toggle the my slide. Maybe you pass the share screen the thing to me. Just give me a minute. Oh, okay. Now okay, we can. Oh, okay, great. Now get ready. Okay, good. Okay, what am I going to share today? Yes, I'm going to share with you the 5 killer tricks of commercial lending. Right? Today, I will also share with you how to make sure the bank lends to you. Yeah, right. Now you know that is lending now is more and more difficult. No, 20 years ago when I was a Standard Chartered Bank, lending was very easy. You just need an IC. You need not a basic salary voucher. Loan can approve. Today you go and try. I don't think that it is possible already. And no, don't have to think. It's not possible anymore. So it have gone through a tremendous change, right? I will also share the different types of commercial financing and which is good. There are a few types of commercial financing. You can use individual, you use company. I will share all this with you. And what are the documents that you need? Okay, the documents that you need to present to the bank. What are the documents? Okay, I will share with you this later on. And lastly, I will share with you the tricks to borrow more. How to get prepared before you go to the bank. Yeah, I'm going to share all this with you today. Okay, just for information. No, when I started in my first bank was Standard Chartered Bank back in 1997 or 98. So you know how old am I already, right? 23 years. I have been in this industry for 23 years already. So I've gone through. Okay, I've gone through the 98 crisis, the Asian financial crisis, 2007 crisis, and today, yes, we have the COVID-19 pandemic, another crisis. Okay, but I can tell you, lending has changed. Yes, it's getting more difficult today. Yeah, it's getting more difficult. But let me tell you this: the bank, okay, the bank still lends. Yeah, you need to be prepared. Not like last time. You want to today you buy, tomorrow you can submit very easily. No, you need more planning. Okay, that's why today I'm going to share with you. Okay, I'm going to share with you what you need to prepare before your loan can be approved to increase your percentage of approval to more than 50%, right? Yeah, I can remember when I give a presentation for EcoWorld in Johor. Okay, that is a physical presentation. Okay, one lady came out to me. Okay, I can remember one lady came out to me after I presented already. That was the second time I presented. She came out to me and he said, Michael, thank you so much. I've listened and I've followed everything that you said. Okay, and I did it. I went to the bank and applied. She came on the day just to thank me that her loan was approved. Okay, that is I can remember very clearly. I was at Eco Spring, if I'm not not mistaken. Yeah, in Johor, right? So listen, okay, based on my experience, these are the things that can help you to get your loan approved. Right now, let me go. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to share with you 10 reasons your loan can be rejected. You also want to know why your loan can be rejected. Only then you can improve on your loan approval. You must know why bank reject your loan. There are reasons. Actually, if you ask me, there are more than 10 reasons, but the 10 reasons I give you are the top reasons. All right. Okay, I want a little bit of mortgage update before we move further. Okay, I want to give you a mortgage update. Okay, the latest 2021. We have a loan moratorium. Some of you applied for the loan moratorium. It will be extended to December, from July to December this year. Then it will finish to now it's in October. 2 more months. 2 more months, it will be due. Right. Few things to take note. Those who apply, loan moratorium is not free money. Now you don't have to pay, but interest will be charged back. Okay, so you still need to pay the interest. No, don't doubt that's a principle. The interest is not free, right? So you still need to pay. Number two, yes, interest is not compounded for the 6 months between July and December, right? In January, you are expected to pay the 6 months interest in one lump sum. But if you did not pay, you lengthen it, okay, lengthen the tenor, all this, it will be compounded. First 6 months, not compounded. Thereafter, if you don't pay up, it will be compounded. So take note on this. So a lot of people thought, oh, it's not compounded. Yes, it's not for the first 6 months. Right? Okay. Okay, excluding credit card. Okay, loan moratorium can be anything. Okay, can be anything. Okay, all the loans, but exclude your credit card payment. There's no loan moratorium on credit card payment. Loan, if you take up loan moratorium, it will not affect your secrets record. Secrets record. If you have any question, yes, yes, you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me. You put a check box below. Later on, Isaac will help to take up the questions and ask me later on. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, Isaac.
Actually, Michael, there's someone who has already asked, Michelle.
Okay, okay.
Michelle is actually asking, do you think that the moratorium will be extended?
Okay, okay. Yes and no. Okay, it might be extended, but it's more targeted. It might be extended. Look at the economy right now. Yes, many people lose either have pay cuts, lost their job. Okay, but economy is starting to move. Does it move fast enough? We hope so. But if it's not, it might be extended another 6 months. But again, like the present one, it will be targeted already. Okay, you need it, you apply. You don't need, you don't apply. Okay, last year it was automatic. Last year it was automatic. Last year it was automatic. But now it's more targeted. You need, you apply. I think this is a better way, right? Okay, you need the model, you apply with the bank. Okay, the bank most probably will approve your loan, the loan material. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Then you might need to get the form from the bank. You go to the website. You don't have to go to the bank. You go to the website. Okay. Household debt. I hope that that will answer your question, Michelle. I think Michelle. Yeah. Okay. You have mortgage update. Okay. Another mortgage update is a household debt. Oh, this one I need to brief you. I need to brief you on this. Household debt has increased from 2019 to 2020 from 82.8% to 93%. 82% to 93, 11% increase. Household debt has all increased. Yeah, and other countries is also not only in Malaysia. Okay, not only in Malaysia, other parts of the world, other countries have also increased. But we are, if I'm not mistaken, we are at number 8 on the increase. Okay, we are still top 10. We are still top. Yes, our household debt is on the rise, is nearly very high already. It's actually very high, but our non-performing loan, okay, is still at a manageable level. Okay, less than around 2%. Okay, okay, less than 2%, around that. So it's still, it has increased a little bit, but people are still paying. So we are not at the alarming stage yet. Okay, we are not at the alarming stage yet. Okay. Talk about MPL. Okay, MPL. This time we talk about MPL. Our MPL is at still at lower than 2%. Okay, increased to 1.7%. You see this 1.7. Okay, increased from 1.6 from June to 1.7. Okay, this is the latest figure. Is in July, the latest figure I have. Increased by a bit. Yes, typically when debt ratio debt increases, MPL will increase. But in Malaysia, it increased by a bit. Last time, if I can remember correctly, many years ago, it was at 4%. Today is 1.7 or less. Okay, last before the pandemic, it was around 1% or less. It was very, very low. Okay, and now at even though 1.7 is still okay. It's still okay, still below what the average of other countries are, right? Okay. You think no, a lot of people are thinking, hey, is the bank lending, is the bank got money or not? The bank have money, right? Their liquidity is still at a very good level. Yeah, they are still strong. Okay, say the banking system, all these I got it from Bank Negara. Okay, all these are from Bank. All these figures are from Bank Negara system, right? You go into Bank Negara, you can search on all this. Right? The banking system continue to maintain a healthy liquidity buffer, right? If you go to the bank, they still will lend you because they have money to lend you. Is that the thing is, compared to last time, they are more particular in who they lend. They want to make sure the lenders, the borrowers can pay the loan, okay, can pay the loan that they're going to give to them. Right? Last time they are more flexible. Now they are not so flexible in lending, but they still have money to lend, a lot of money to lend. Okay, they are more particular only, right? That's why you I'm going to share with you how, okay, how are you going to improve yourself, okay, to make sure the bank can lend to you, right? Yeah. Now, next one, yes, let's talk about interest rate. Okay, our interest rate, no, our OPR today is at 1.75%. No, is it low enough? Isaac, have you seen OPR, overnight policy rate, this low at 1.75%?
Okay, from my experience,
Yeah.
I've been in this industry for not as you, for roughly around about like in between 8 to 10 years. I have not seen that low yet.
No.
No,
You have
no.
been in the 10 years. Let me tell you, Isaac, I'm in
Yeah,
industry for 23 years.
yeah.
I'm in 23 years already. Okay, I have not seen this
But
low yet. 1.75 is damn low, very low already.
yeah, it's
Okay,
very low,
below
very
the
low.
yes. That's why I say, you want to buy, you want to borrow, do it now. Okay.
Yes,
Yes, the bank more difficult, but you can always outsmart the bank. That's what I
yes,
put it.
yes.
Not to cheat the bank. You cannot cheat the bank. Don't do fake documents. Okay. I'm very particular because I'm ex-banker. Okay. Do not
Okay.
fake documents. They're very important. Do not fake. Okay. I know there are syndicate. Hey, I said, you know that there are syndicate where they fake documents, even EPF, all these things. Let me tell you, the
Yes,
bank
yes.
can track you, can track whether these are genuine documents or fake documents, even your income tax.
Oh,
Everything can be tracked. Right?
you mean they are able to check whether the documents are fake or genuine?
Yeah?
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
let's talk about EPF. EPF,
Okay.
very easy to fake, right? I'm
Uh-huh.
not teaching you. You need to follow the font size. You can print. It look like genuine, right?
Yeah.
Right? But do you know that? Do you know that the bank, once you go in the bank have a link with EPF.
Oh,
So
I see.
you go and fake the EPF, no, no bearing because the bank have direct link. The bank will check.
If the bank
Nothing
found
will
out,
happen.
if the bank found out, will we go to jail for this?
Okay, depends on the bank. Okay, this one depends on bank.
Yeah.
How far they want to take this case. If they just close one eye, they just reject the loan. Okay, if the bank wants to report to the police, yes, they can. Okay, I've
Okay.
seen this happening. More severe case, I would say. More severe case like they what they call fake payslip.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
fake
Yeah.
payslip, fake income tax, fake savings account, all these things. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to be borrowers out there, those who want to borrow, be careful. Okay, you can outsmart the bank, but please do not cheat the bank. Okay, if you cheat
Very
the
true.
bank, you get blacklisted. No, you get blacklisted, and when you get blacklisted, next time you want to borrow, very difficult.
It's going to be very tough for us.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I came across one of my ex-manager called me, the loan manager, when I was in the bank.
Okay.
Michael, you know this company? I say, this company. I say, no. Why? You know that I'm going to stop the release of the loan, and I'm going to report to the police because I found out all the documents are fake. It was approved by the bank, but the loan manager is very experienced. Okay, my ex-manager, very experienced. He saw it through. He made a few calls. He got the connection. Then it was a police case. So be careful, lah. Yeah, be careful.
Yes, we have to be careful.
No worries. Let me share with you today what are the things you can do to improve your approval. Yeah, do it the right way, lah.
Okay, Michael, actually, there's another questions. With Vanessa.
Okay.
Okay. So, hi, Michael. DSR calculation, do you take individual directors or use company only?
Okay. DSO, okay. On DSR calculation, later I will go through this. When I reach DSR, that service ratio, I will address that for you. When I reach that, it's coming soon. Okay, Vanessa? Okay.
Okay, back to you, Michael.
Okay, next one. Okay, should I borrow now? Okay, should I borrow now? I give you an example. I give you an example. If you take a loan of 560, okay, China is 30 years. Okay, I took an example of Eco Palladium, one of the units. Okay, the loan at 560 and tenor 30 years, right? Okay, for commercial, okay, now today I'm going to commercial. If for commercial, you can take maximum 30 years. For individual. For companies, it's 25 years. Okay, but it depends on bank. Some banks, whether individual or company, 5 years. Some banks, individual 30 years, company 25 years. You need to check, but not 35 years. No 35. 35 years is for individual residential only, not commercial loan. Okay. 1998, that is when I was in Standard Chartered Bank. Right? Standard Chartered Bank. Okay. Now, at the time, the interest rate was 14.5%. No, our BRR is not minus. Okay, today is minus, right? It's plus something. So you can imagine the interest rate at 14.5%. For 560,000 loan, your installment is already 6,000. Sorry. Your installment is already 6,857 ringgit. Is it high? For 560 is very high. Your total interest that you're going to pay to the bank, okay, total interest is 1.9 million already. Is it high? Yes. I tell you, it's pretty high. But today, as I spoke just now, the OPR is at 1.75%. If at all this interest rate, if you take from the bank now, it's at 3.2% only. So compare 14.5 to 3.2%, how much? Okay. It's 4 times to 5 times more. Four times, actually around 4 times more. Your installment is 2422 only. So what is the difference between 6857? Is 4,435 only. Okay, 4,000 435 only. There's a difference, a lot of difference. And the total interest instead of 1.9 million, you only pay 311,000. So you save an addition of 1.5 million if you buy. Okay, that is where compared to last time. But okay, don't worry about this. I don't think the interest rate you will be like last time, 14.5. It won't be like 7-8% also. No, it won't go up that sky high anymore. Okay, it won't go up. They say okay, the interest rate, but it will adjust, but it won't go up so high like last time. Oh, that's 14.5 was very high. No, last time when I was in Standard Chartered Bank, okay, at the time was 14%. I was swapping flights in the office. No loan, nobody buying. Why? Because the interest rate is so high. Okay, the interest rate is so high. But today, amidst the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, is people borrowing? Is people buy property? Yes, I can tell you this. Yeah. Yes, people still have money. People have take this opportunity now to buy because property price might have come down the price because of pandemic. So it's a good time to purchase, right? Next one. Okay, oh, sorry.
Michael.
Yeah.
So sorry to stop you here again. There's another question actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is by McWinnie Cool. Okay. So
yeah, I saw her question also. Yes, McWinnie, very long. She wrote very long, right? Reading.
For the, I think we just read the third one will do because the first one and second one is
interest rate will readjust. You need not reapply. Yeah, I got her. Let me summarize. The interest rate, let's say, is 5%. It went down to 4%. It will automatically go down. You do not have to reply with the bank. Okay, it will go down. Yeah, automatic. You don't have to reapply. You do not have to refinance to another bank. All this you don't have to. Okay, it will stay the same. You stay the same in the bank. It will auto adjust. Right? Okay. Now, if the interest rate go down, the effective, I call it effective lending rate, where you have, let's say, BRR, base lending rate or base rate. Yeah. You plus, okay, you plus your spread, you get effective lending rate. BR is not fixed. It can go up, go down, depends on OPR. Okay, the spread is fixed already. Okay, it will be fixed as long as you pay your loan. If you don't pay, it will be adjusted upwards. So if the OPR goes down, this is what happened. Let me take a 300,000 loan. If let's say the ELR, the effective lending rate, is at 3.2%. Where's my slide? Where's my slide? 1 minute, something happened. Where's my slide?
Yeah. Hold on, Michael, just a moment. Okay, the slide is back.
It's back already.
Yeah.
Scare me.
Yeah, because of the heavy rain, because of the thunderstorm in Delhi, sometimes the lines.
The line is not stable. Yeah, if your line is not stable, you can another way is to switch off the video. It might be more stable, or you have a direct connection with your computer. Yeah, if you are using a computer. Yeah. If the loan amount is 300,000, the interest rate is 4.2. Okay, effective lending rate is 4.2. Your loan tenor, let's say, is 25 years. Your total installment is 1364.55. If the OPR goes down by 25 basis points, 25 basis point meaning 0.25%. Okay, 0.25. Now, if it goes down by 0.25 to 3.95, you pay your installment at 1319. You save 45 ringgit. If it goes down further at 50 basis point or 0.5%, you pay 1274, you save another $89 from the initial. It goes down 100 basis point, you save 176. You look at the total interest payable or total interest difference. By going down 100 basis point or 1%, you save 74,000 already, as compared with 4.2%. You save 74,000 already, right? Okay, 74,000 already. So this is the saving when interest rate goes down. So now we are actually enjoying the interest saving. So we are enjoying the interest saving, right? Isaac, can you share? Can, okay. Okay, what is the problem? What is the problem? Okay. Just give me 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Okay, what is the problem? The banks, okay, what is the problem that we are facing? Okay, the problem is we are facing today is the bank rejected my loan. True or not? True or not? The bank rejected your loan. It's so difficult that you feel dejected or rejected. Okay, and I thought my loan will surely be approved, but it end up being rejected. You thought, when you send in the loan documentation, you are so confident. Okay, you are so confident that it will be approved, but it came out rejected. Why? Why it came out rejected? Right? Later I will tell you what happened. I have provided all documents to the bank, and I achieved what all the bank's criteria also got rejected. Huh. Yes, sometimes you thought that you achieve everything what the bank wants, okay, and you are very confident you go into one bank, come out rejected by the bank, right? I need additional money, the bank rejected. Sometimes you need you refinance, okay, you refinance to another bank, you rejected. uh, uh, you cannot get the additional money from the bank. Okay, the bank rejected me. Okay, this point later I will brief you what you can do. You need additional money, the bank rejected. No, there's one way that you can do. Okay, okay, to make sure your loan can be approved. Okay, stay tuned. This is my one of the 5 killer tricks that I will share later. Okay, I will share later. Right. Does the bank want to lend? Oh, the bank want to lend. Okay, they are very particular. It's not like so easy to get the loan being approved. So these are the problem borrowers are facing today. These are the problem borrowers are facing, right? So very important. You need to start your mortgage planning before you even buy a property. Okay, mortgage planning is very important. You plan, okay, then you buy. Okay, you can buy, but you got to plan. Okay, you got to plan your submission to the bank. You don't simply go and just send your documents to the bank. Okay, or the bank wants what you send. You thought this is good for bank approval, then you send to the bank. This is not the way. Okay, this is not the way. Okay. Now come to 5. I'm going to share with you the 5 killer tricks in commercial lending. What are the tricks? Okay, what are the tricks that you can use? First thing, you got to think like a banker, act Like a Player. This is my first book. Yeah. Okay. My first book, Think Like a Banker, Act Like a Player, or many years ago, I launched this. That was nearly, I think, 8 years ago. I launched this book. Okay. You go to the bookshop, no more. I have taken off the shelf because I have launched my third book. Okay, Buying Property Like a Pro. Okay, that one I have is in the book shops. Yeah, it was the weekly bestseller. Yeah, but Think Like a Banker, Act Like a Player, I'm now in the midst of converting this book into an e-book. Okay, I'm in the midst of converting this to an ebook. Yes, I'm going to share this to the world. How to think like a banker, act like a player. No, today you want to go to the bank, you want to borrow. Definitely, you must think like a banker. How they act? Would you want to borrow? Okay. Give an example. We'll give an example. Let's say your friend want to lend from you. Your friend want to lend 50,000 from you. You know, your friend earns, let's say, 5,000 ringgit. You know, he has a loan of housing loan, let's say is 2,000. He has credit card. Minimum payment every month is 3,000. And personal loan, you have other things. Would you want to lend? Would you want to lend? Basically, you think definitely you wouldn't want to lend. You know that this guy will not be able to pay you back, right? The debt is so much already. How on earth going to pay? Now, to the bank. Do you think the bank will lend to this type of people? That's why you must think like a banker. You must act like a player. Only then you have a higher chance of getting your loan to be approved. Okay, your loan to be approved. Now, okay, sorry. Okay, the first one, okay, the first thing that very important in the 5 killer tricks I'm going to teach you is to make sure you get your credit reports. Okay, 2 types of credit record. You get your secret record report and you get your CTOS report. Okay, Secret Central Credit Information System. Your CTOS is credit tip off system. Okay, 2 things you need to do, okay, before you apply a loan. The first thing, I'm going to mention this first before I go forward. Recently, you have read, some of you might have read the news. Bank Negara Malaysia confirms secret suspension, call it preemptive measure to curtail possible threat. Yes, secrets today, okay, they stop for a moment because there is some internal problem. Okay, but today you can still check secrets in Bank Negara. Yeah, but third party, they stop for a moment. They are not going to delete it off. No, they are trying to improve on the system only. Okay, but you can still check your secrets with Bank Negara. Yeah, so stay tuned. Once they open up again, okay, the report, all this, it will be, you can check, okay, in the online internet again, right? Okay, this is a secret report. This is third party. This is by CTOS. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a company report. Okay, not individual. Individual and company is quite the same thing. Okay, quite the same thing. Both, if you have loan, you are a Malaysian citizen, all these things, you have a secret report or a secret CTOS report. Okay, they will check on you. But CTOS is a third party company. Bank Negara is directly with the government. Now you have CTOS report. If you check, if you use your company, you can also check the CTOS report. You can do that on yourself. Let's say you want to go to the bank. The first thing you can do, apply a loan, you check your report first. Okay, how good you are. Okay, what is inside the report? Okay, they know who you are, one, right? You just give. They will just need your name and your IC. They can check everything already. It's very, very convenient today. Unlike last time when I was in Standard Chartered Bank, all this, we don't have such a report. Today we have, right? Okay. CITOS report, they also have risk indicator, meaning in the report, they can also indicate whether the bank, your what to call yourself, your financial standing, is it possible to lend more? So they have a green section, the best is green section, light green, all this, the red section, and the first one is like no. Okay, you're in financial trouble. So the bank will look at this. Okay, their CITOS, there is also Experian doing this at the moment. Experian is another website. Yeah, these are all, they link it with the government, Bank Negara. Okay, and they will, in CITOS report, they can also show your potential credit line. Is it 70,000? Is it 100,000? Is it 1 million? It will show all this. Okay, now it will also show, okay, company, your P&L, all this it will show. Sometimes you cannot hire anymore. Okay, when the bank checks on you, they can see. You don't have to show to the bank, also they would know. So everything is out of the open. The bank might request, but they say sometimes I know. No, that's why I mentioned don't cheat the bank. Why? They can also search. So you make fake documents, you make fake P&L, all this thing. Sometimes no point. They can check from here. Okay, they can check from here. How healthy is your company? Okay. Now, okay. So your company details, how many shareholders, how many shareholders, how many percentage of shares the person hold will also shows in the record itself. Okay, what is the percentage, right? You see this 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me brief you all this. Okay, this is your secrets report. This whole thing is your secrets report. You print out from Bank Negara. You also show this, but Bank Negara was in, it is in Malay. They have converted this into English, right? The first one is the facility date. Okay, the second one is the capacity, whether you own, okay, whether you own or joint borrower. All right. The third one, okay, is the lender, whether it's like Citibank, HSBC, which bank, right? But if the bank prints, it will not show the lender. Okay, if you print yourself, it will show the lender, right? Number 4, facility. Wow, okay, facility is you have what? Housing loan, your commercial or personal loan, credit card, all those things. It will show at this column at number 4. Okay. Number 5, it will show your outstanding amount. The amount that you still owe the bank. Let's say you borrow 500,000 from the bank, okay, for a housing loan. Then you will be paying for the last 10 years. Balance maybe 300,000. It will show 300,000 here, outstanding, right? Next one, number 6, it will show your limit or your installment limit, meaning like I say your overall limit 500,000. That is your overall limit, and it will show. No, last time they have not updated their secrets record. It will not show your installment amount. So we take the longest. The bank will take the longest to calculate. But today, okay, in your secrets report, it will show your installment amount already. cannot run already. It will show here. So you cannot, the bank will not calculate based on what last time the maximum tenor. Now they will take your exact loan installment. Okay. Number 7, collateral type. Number 8. Okay. Number 8. Number 8, very, very important. You see this 0, 0, 0, all these 0 and 1, 1. Like 0 means no late. It's very good, right? If 1 month late, 2 month late, 3 month late, 4 month late, do you think the bank will want to lend to you? If your lateness is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep on increasing, the bank will look at this when they lend to you. Very important. It shows that whether you are a good paymaster or you delay on your installment payment. Right? But in secret, it will show 12 months repayment only. Okay, you will borrow 30 years, it will only show you the last 30 years. Okay, it won't show you the last 10 years, 20 years. No, it will show you last 12 months. So you know you need to do what you do. If there's any lagging in payment, you need to make sure it's zeroized back for the next 12 months. For the next 12 months, right? And number 9, special attention account, SAA. What's SAA? If the bank sees this, there's a special attention, means your lack in payment, your special attention to the bank. If the bank sees SAA, they will not lend to you already. So make sure you don't have SAA there. If there's a figure in SAA, the bank will not lend to you. The 10th one, this is equally important, credit application. Let's say you submit to many banks. It will show, even whether it's approved or rejected, it will show in your secrets report, right? You got to make sure in sending your documents to the bank for approval, you got to make sure, okay, you got to make sure the bank, you got to make sure you send to the right bank, not to every bank, right? Because the bank can see this in the report. Let's say bank A, you send rejected, bank B rejected, bank C also, actually bank D can approve, but the bank source A, B, C rejected, they will also be inclined to reject your loan, although they can approve. So be careful. Go to the bank that can approve your loan. Don't worry. I will mention this later on. Okay, I will share this later on with you. These are the 10 things. Okay, and you see that another page, legal case. If this is CTOS already, okay, bankruptcy litigation against the person. If the bank sees there's a summon, all these things on the person, they will not lend to you. If you are bankrupt, the person is bankrupt, it will show in the system. The bank will not lend to you. So it's imperative that you bring up the system. All of us, okay, we have our own secrets record. Okay, so you need to do this before you submit your loan. Today, you cannot get it from CTOS. At the moment, don't worry, you can still get it from Bank Negara Malaysia. You can print it from there. Okay, there are three websites you can go to. Okay, esecretsbnm.gov. This is government one. This one is government. You can get your secret report. This is from the government. Okay. First time, if you want to print online, you can. But first time, you need to get your password from Bank Negara. You need to go there at least once. Okay. After that, once you get a password, you can print it online anytime you want. Last time it was like 6 months. You can only print once. Then they reduce to 3 months. Now anytime, okay, you can print it anytime. You need to get the password. Okay. Creditinfo.com.my is a third party. Okay, it's a third party handled by Experian. You can go to the website. Okay, they will give a comprehensive credit report. Okay, just now I show you is CTOS, right? Okay, credit info also give you this type of report. Yes, you have to pay. It's around 20 ringgit, if I'm not mistaken. It's around 20 ringgit. All right, more comprehensive than Secret report. Okay. Another website that you can go, okay, approved by Bank Negara was citoscredit.com. Okay, Citos Credit is also a private company, okay, owned by a husband and wife. They are the oldest. Okay, you want to check, you still can check for bankruptcy, litigation, all these with Citos Credit. Citos Credit, you can do that. But Secrets, you need to wait for the Bank Negara approval. They are doing some teaching on the on the report on the link, okay, because there's some breaches. Apparently there's some breaches, so I hang on there, but still you can print your report, Secrets report from Bank Negara, right? Okay, I see some question. I think there's some question. Oh,
yeah, there are a few questions actually.
oh, yeah, a few. Okay, maybe I can handle a few questions first.
Okay, sure.
Before
I'll just screen through the question that we have answered just now. Okay, this question is from Jaslyn. All right. So she asked that whether guarantor will affect Secrets and CTOS report.
Okay. Okay. if guarantor, it depends on the bank whether they see this as it will show. Okay. Guarantor, some banks do take in as their calculation. Guarantors, even you guarantee the loan, they will take in as a calculation for your debt service ratio. Some banks do not take in, right? So it depends. It depends, right? Some banks, yes, once they take in, if you are guarantor, your debt ratio will be higher already. The best I can suggest is because I have some cases before. Okay, just to share with you, Isaac. Just to share with the rest. Who I have this couple. Okay, some years back, they want to buy their first house. Okay, last when before the Secrets came into light. Okay, before it was in year 2000 or 2000, before the Secret before 203, they came very confident. When I asked them repayment, everything okay now, say okay. At the time, I cannot search for Secrets. We have to believe what the borrower says, and I sent to the bank for approval. You know what happened? The loan was rejected. And later on, you know what we found out? The couple was about to get married, right? Now, the wife to be go and guarantee the brother's car. Okay, be a guarantor on the brother's car. The car, the brother cannot pay. The car was taken back by the bank. The loan, the loan after selling, there's owe from the bank. Okay, the bank saw this. The bank rejected her loan. You can say that, hey, guarantor only, it doesn't really affect me. Hello, guarantor, if the main borrower don't pay, who they will look for? Guarantor, right? So, main borrower don't pay, they go for guarantor. Guarantor will be in trouble. Guarantor, when the bank sees this, the bank will not lend to you. Okay? She has to pay. You know what happened to her? She has to pay outstanding 20,000-30,000 to clear the brother's loan. She's very lucky the bank still lends. She need to prove a lot of things. The bank still lend to her, but she got to clear the brother's outstanding loan of 30,000. These are the things that you have to be very careful. Okay, you have to be very careful. Okay.
So which means it's important. Our names are important if you really want to lend our names to other people to take loan, right?
Better don't lend.
Yeah.
Even brother, sister, better. You don't know what will happen, right? You don't know what will happen.
Yeah.
You don't know what will happen. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Come, we take another question.
Another question. Okay, we have 3 more questions here actually, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but the next one would be any negative impact or high credit card usage, but fully settled before the due date. This
Okay.
one is being asked by Jesslyn also.
Okay. Good question. Good question.
Yeah.
If you settle it before the due date, okay, yes, it will not impact on the approval, but sometimes it will show in the report that you have not settled because the report every month Bank Negara will update it on the 12th. Okay, okay. Let's say on the 20th you settle, they have not updated it, so it will show outstanding balance. Okay, what you can do, what you can do is to show to the bank that you have paid the balance. Show them the proof. Okay, everything is about proof. Show them the proof. It will not impact. Okay, and you have. If you ask me, there's some borrowers will say, some borrow. Let's say you borrow credit card or outstanding 10,000. You pay the 5% interest. Okay, you say the 5%. So the balance they will be taken into account. The calculate. If you don't pay off the bank the credit balance, the bank will take 5% to calculate your debt service ratio. Yeah, 10,000 they will take 500 ringgit already. Like your case, you just show to the bank that you have paid the balance. Yeah, although it's not updated in the secrets yet. Okay, I think that answers you, right?
There is a next question from Justin, but it's a continuation of this credit card. Okay.
Okay.
So how about meeting the minimum payment requirement? Okay. Pay like half of the outstanding, but meeting the minimum payment, will it count as a late payment?
Okay. No. If you pay a minimum amount is 5% on the outstanding. It will not count as late payment. Okay. But the bank will calculate based on the debt service ratio. I will brief you in a short while. 5% of your outstanding amount will be calculated in your debt service ratio. Then that will impact on your loan approval. If you don't pay the 5% minimum, then it will be reflected in the secrets as late payment.
Which means as long as we settle the minimum payment, then it is okay.
It will not reflect as late payment. Yeah, as long as you pay the 5% minimum every month. You know, I have this case. This lady applied a long time ago. Applied for the credit card. Then she did not use, and she did not pay the yearly what they call maintenance fees charged by the bank, the card fees. Okay. Then you know what she told me? I saw her secret report. Okay, secret report, everything nice except the credit card. She never paid the minimum balance for many years. Then I asked her, why you do not pay? You know what she tell me? The friend said no need to pay one. Excuse me, you don't pay, it will be reflected in your secrets. Her secret shows 10, 11, 12, 13, meaning 10 months no late, 11 months late, keep on increasing. So you must pay one. there's no friend. Sometimes you listen too much of your friend. Your friend is not the bank expert. So your friend might be wrong. That got her loan to be rejected.
The interest must be a lot.
Yes, one thing, the bank cannot do anything. No, the bank is to sue them in court for bankruptcy. If not missing, it's 30,000. So hers one is a few thousand only, equivalent to a few thousand. So cannot sue yet. So it will keep on increasing until 30,000. The bank will start to sue you.
Okay. You have to continue accumulating for 10 to 20 years more to accumulate.
Yeah. No. But you better go and pay off and you delete the card. You cancel the card. No, I got her to cancel all the cards that in question. Then we need to make sure the whole card was taken out from the secrets. It take 1-2 months. Then her loan can be approved. I managed to get her loan approved, but delayed by 1-2 months. We need to clear the card. The card need to be taken off on the secrets first, or else the other bank can see. Like this case, don't go to the same bank, go to another bank. Okay. Although taken out from secrets, let's say bank A still got a record on. You need to go bank B really. You don't go to the same bank. you go to the same bank, I can tell you, I'm 100% sure you'll still be rejected.
The bank, instead of going back to the same bank, you go to a different bank, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but we didn't cheat the bank.
Along my path, some tips and pieces you got to catch all this. This is one way that is very you can do.
Yeah.
Okay. You have credit card problem. You have credit card problem, personal problem. Make sure like credit card, you settle it. You cut the card, cancel the card. You will not reflect in the secrets again.
This is another way.
Today is Zoom private webinar. Okay, I can mention it. If it's Facebook Live, if my physical talk, I'm not really mentioning this. And get into trouble.
Okay, understood. Okay, so let's move on to the last question. Okay, Michael. All right.
Yes, sure.
So this is a short question. Will moratorium count into 6 months late?
No, it will not be reflected in the secrets. In the secrets, it will still be clear that you are paying the loan. It will not. Don't worry about that. Because if you want to borrow, even you take moratorium, you want to borrow some more, can. The bank will not see this.
Because I think it's because that moratorium is actually approved by the bank and also Bank Negara, right?
Correct. Yes.
Yes. So it will not actually reflect into our secrets, even though it's 6 months.
Bank Negara have already said it will not affect your future borrowing or your existing borrowing. It will not reflect in your secrets. They have already said that.
Yes. Okay. So it's safe. I can say it's safe to take moratorium.
Yes. If you need it, then you take. If you don't need it, don't take. Let it run the course and you pay down. And because let's say it takes 6 months moratorium, it's include principal and interest, right? So your future repayment, the bank will either lengthen the repayment or incorporate what you still owe into the tenor years. You still have to pay. No free money, no free money.
The repayment will be higher, and the tenure will be longer.
There is a suggestion, to waive the interest. So far there's no news from the parliament, so it's not in effect. Supposed to start from October. So now it's already October. I guess it will not start yet. Those who apply B40 group or M40, B40, the bank will waive the suggestion. The bank will waive for 3 months the interest. But
3 months
so far
interest.
it's not approved. Not approved yet.
Oh, okay. It's good. It's a good thing if they approve. We can at least save on 3 months interest, which is
yeah. You're right. It doesn't really affect the bank. The bank still make profit one. The bank won't lose money one. I tell you. You know, the bank. You read the reports. The bank will, the bank reports. Oh, this year profit increased by how much? This year profit, they will lose even though they reduce the profit. They still make money. They won't lose money.
Yeah, banks sure will make money.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so far there's no more question at the moment. But
Okay.
if anyone who is still in this webinar, if you have any question that come in mind, do feel free to ask the questions and we will do our best to answer your questions. Yeah. Okay. So after this, it will be like an advertisement, right? Okay. So okay, back to me, right, Michael?
Yes. I will continue after your side.
Okay, my side will be just a short one, will be just a quick one. Okay, so this is more to like, because today's topic is commercial lending. Okay, so let me have some commercial ads now at the moment. Okay, so now back to this Together We Create campaign. Okay, in the next slide, we will be showing you Eco Palladium. All right. Okay, so Eco Palladium is located in the Terbral corridor, which is actually very nearby to Mount Austin. For those who are in JB, okay, it's very nearby to Mount Austin. It's just like 5 to 10 minutes drive away to IKEA, to Terbral City, okay, and to Top 10 shopping mall, right? So this place is, I can say, is a very fast-growing place at the moment for this Eco Palladium. Okay, and if you look at this location map, right, on the northern part, that is Eco Palladium, and beside it, there would be just Mount Austin, if you are familiar with this place as well. Okay, so in the next slide, we can see the surrounding places that we have and the population, the estimation of the population in this location, okay, in the Terbral corridor. So we have a total of 325,000 population, and with that population, you can actually imagine how many people are actually going there to have their spending, to buy their things, to buy daily necessities in that area itself. Okay, so we can say the buying power there is quite high. All right, and in the next one, okay, this is a photo that was taken quite recently. Okay, but of course this wasn't during the lockdown lah. This wasn't during the lockdown. If this was during the lockdown, I believe all these people sure were gonna summon already. But this place is quite lively at night, and there are many more shops that has been opened recently. Okay, because during the lockdown there were some renovations and so on. But after the lockdown was lifted, okay, so this place started booming up again. And this place has a few stories. So if you are looking for small sizes up to large sizes of lots, yes, we do have it over here in Eco Palladium. And there are a few types of facilities. Okay, from the next slide, we can see that the sizes just now I mentioned over here. On the ground floor, that would be focusing more on the F&B, ground floor and first floor more on the F&B, retail and services. All right. And on the upper floor, on the second and third floor, they are mostly being used for offices, retail and services as well. Okay, because it is more convenient for opening an office on the upper floor. All right. And there are a total of 408 units in this location, but not to worry, because over here we can see the facilities. There are more than 1,000 parking bays, centralized toilet, there are lifts, handicap-friendly facilities. There's a link bridge, okay, connecting from Block A to Block B. And there's also a sheltered drop-off area in case if it rains, no worries. You can just drive your car to the sheltered area and pick up your family members or friends. And there are escalator, nursing room, prayers room, and so on. Okay. So if you want to know more about Eco Palladium and the first project about EcoVantage, okay, at the moment we are giving this special voucher, 3,000 ringgit. Okay, so you can register with us by scanning the QR code, or if you miss the QR code, I will send the link again in the chat box. All right, so you can be using the QR code to register with us, or you can register using the link, and we will send you more info on EcoPalladium and also EcoVantage, and you will be entitled to this 3,000 ringgit voucher. Okay, so you can screenshot this QR code on your phone, or you can either just snap a photo or scan it if you are on your PC. Okay, you can just use your phone and scan your PC. All right. So, okay, I have a chat from William. Now EcoPalladium is super. I can see many businesses is opening there. Yes, it's true. If any one of you is from JB, right? Just feel free to drop by to EcoPalladium, and then you can see that area is quite happening. Okay. Or if you are nearby in the towards the eastern corridor, do feel free to drop by to EcoTropics, and we will be glad to show you what we have in EcoTropics and also what we have in EcoSpring in these two projects. Okay. So that's all for my side. So now coming back to the next slide, it would be back to Michael on part 2.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yep.
Thank you, Isaac.
Okay, you're welcome, Michael. So just a quick one on my side over here. So now, yeah.
Yeah, I think once a project is completed, okay, slowly the place will be filled by EcoPalladium. Yeah.
Yes.
I understand that there are a lot of business already started in EcoPalladium already, right, Isaac?
Yes. There are a lot of business over there also in Palladium. On the ground floor, they are mostly F&B. All right. Then on the upper floor, they are mostly retail chains, businesses, and also office like audit firm, lawyer firms, and so on.
Normally F&B will go for the for the ground floor. Yes, ground floor will be more expensive. The rental can be more expensive. Like the one that you have, do you still have units available? You sell one whole story or just by floors?
You mean for EcoPalladium or EcoVantage?
Palladium.
Okay, for Palladium, that one they can actually sell by unit per floor. It's not the whole block. So if let's say you want to look for one unit on level 3, yes, you can just buy that one unit itself.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Also, it'll be also cheaper, huh?
Yeah. It's cheaper. And then if let's say people want to use it for offices, is quite suitable actually because of the size. It's not too big, not too small.
Yeah, you have a different type of sizes, right? Yeah.
Yep. You have a different type of sizes actually. If one day you decided to drop down to JB, I can bring you over.
Now can travel already, right? But
Yeah,
I'm still not
already.
After a while, I will travel. I'll start travel. Getting bored, staying in Penang, right? Is that all?
I feel like going.
Okay. Okay. Now that comes to the second one of 5 tricks. Okay. How to calculate your debt service ratio, DSR. I wrote an article sometime back. Yes, DSR or debt service ratio, it will affect your loan approval. Actually, it will affect directly impact a lot on your loan approval. Okay, you need to calculate. If you have a debt, okay, you have debt, you have an income, definitely you have a debt service ratio. How to calculate? Okay, how to calculate? How to calculate? Okay. In short, debt service ratio is DSR. You take your debt, you divide it by net income. Now it's net income. Last time was gross income. Which one better? Gross or net? Isaac, what do you think? Gross or net?
I would go for net.
Yeah. Net is better. Yeah, net is better. No, gross is better. No, why gross is better? Okay, net is after deducting your income tax, your EPF, everything that is net. Gross is without that. Last time was gross. Actually, gross is better, but you like it or not, now it's net income. Will that impact your loan approval? Okay, a lot of articles was written when this was Bank Negara mentioned this as a rule. Okay, they say yes, it will impact the loan approval. Okay, loan approval. Okay, I go around Malaysia, I give talks, go around, I say, no, this is how you look at it. If you know how the bank works, it will not impact your loan approval. Why is that so? Later, in a while, I will explain. Okay, you take your debt, you divide your net income, you multiply by 100, you get your DSR. Okay, for instance, you take 750 is your debt. Okay, you have a net income. That consists of what? That consists of your other housing loan, your personal loan, your outstanding credit card. All these are debts. You divided that with your net income 1,000, you get 75%. So your DSR, okay, your personal DSR is 75%. Okay, your 75%. So 75%, you go to 75% bank. You don't go to 60% bank. Different bank have different DSR. Give you an example. Last time, when I was in Standard Chartered Bank, there was 97, 98. Last time we used 1/3 income criteria met. Let's say your loan is your debt is 330. Your income last time was gross income, not net income. So 1,000. You divided that, you get 33% loan approved. That is last time. Then the bank increased again to 50%. To the bank, higher is better for you. For your personal, lower is better. Lower will ensure bank approval. Okay, 50% meaning if your debt is 500, your income is 1,000, loan approved. Loan can be approved. Bank Negara announced that now your debt service ratio, the DSR, is based on net income instead of gross income. Right? What the bank does is sorry. Okay, let me I just show you. What the bank does is, as I said, is how the bank sees you. The bank increase the debt service ratio instead of 50-60% to 85%. Depends on some banks have tiered rates, can be 50%, 60%, or 70%, or 80%. It's based on your income. Yeah, if your income is 50,000, they will take some, maybe it's 50% or 60%. If your yearly income is 85,000 and above, they take 85%. You need to go to the right bank. Different bank, different debt ratio, DSR. Some banks 70% only. Some banks 60%. Some bank 85%. Some bank can be more. You see why I put 100 and 100 plus percent? Okay, I have cases before where I do based on case-to-case basis. The bank still approve based on more than 100% debt service ratio, DSR. Okay, but this is on case-to-case basis. Okay, not every bank can do this. Depends which bank. Not every bank. Okay, not every bank. Okay, so you got it. You take your debt, you divide it by your net income, you multiply by 100, you get your DSR. Okay, you need to calculate this before you send for approval. Okay, the third one.
Michael, just now,
yes.
Sorry to stop you here. Okay,
No
just now back to the earlier question by Vanessa. Okay, she was asking that for the DSR calculation, do you take individual directors or use company only?
Oh, okay. Yes,
Yeah.
I forgot to tackle the question. Okay. It depends whether your company is new or an old company. Okay, if your company is a new company, okay, some banks still can borrow based on directors DSR. If your company is already more than 2-3 years old, they will take the company's DSR. You got what I mean? Okay. Later on in the next one, I will show this. On the next slide, I will also show you what type of company can use. Okay, whether it's individual or company, what type of company? Company is also separate into two. Okay, bear that in mind. You use, if the company is new, very new, some banks do finance, but they look at the director's DSR. Okay, if the company is 2-3 years old already, they look at the company's DSR. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Isaac. I forgotten about it. I forgot it. Good for you to remind me. Okay. Financing vehicles. Yeah, you prompt me when you have questions.
Yeah, because I saw this one was related to DSR, so it suddenly popped up.
Yeah, definitely go on. Thank you. I've forgotten about it. Okay, there are two types of financing vehicles that you can use. Okay, there are two types of financing vehicle, whether you use individual or you use company. Individual, okay, if you are separate into whether you are an employee who are working for someone or you have your own sole proprietor business. That is individual, right? You can also use company to finance. Company spread into Sdn Bhd company or PLT, known as PLT, LLP, Perkongsian Liability Terhad. PLT. Not so new setup. It's been around for many years. But not many people uses PLT to borrow money. Later I'll mention this. Okay, now what documents to provide? What documents? First thing, let's talk about individual financing. You need your photocopy of IC. You need 3 months your latest pay slip. You need your latest EPF statement, minimum 6 months. Not the what we call the final statement. No, you need to show them 6 months, the 6 months contribution, right? To the banks. 6 month bank statement where salary credited. Some banks might require 3 months, but I always ask for 6 months for my customer, my borrowers, right? Why? They want to see, make sure your salary is credited in the bank. Now, if your salary is not a certain company, the old ways of doing is what? Take cash. It doesn't work. You go to the bank, say, oh, I take cash in my salary. It doesn't work. Even though you take cash, you still need to bank in. Or nowadays, people don't use the company will credit into your account. You need to do that, right? Any other savings current, the bank will want to see this. The best is give a 6 month statement. If you have a fixed deposit account, show to the bank. These are supporting, what I call supporting documents that will if you are a borderline case, 50-50, these will help you, because you have savings in your account, right? Latest tax declaration, 2 years with paying slip. You need paying slip, at least 2 years minimum. If you have rental income, show to the bank that this will help you to reduce your sick risk, right? If your installment is 2,000, your rental, let's say 1,500, they will calculate based on 500 ringgit only, not 2,000 anymore, because you're getting a rental of 1,000. Right? Property-free income process, you can show to the bank. It will show to the bank that you have other assets. Okay, this will give the bank confidence to lend to you. This will give the bank confidence to lend to you. If you have part-time income, show to the bank whether you have part-time or what, everything must be credited into the bank account. Cash, no need to show to the bank. It doesn't work. Cash, oh, I collect cash every month. Don't waste your time. The bank will not take it, right? What other things? Certain banks will calculate, not every bank, certain stocks, unit trust, ASP or what any other investment will calculate into account. Not every bank, you need to inquire with the bank what documents they need, right? Net worth is more than 1 million. Now, some banks are, if you have a net worth more than 1 million, approval is actually easier. They look at that. Even if you breach your DSR, your debt service ratio, but if your net worth is more than 1 million net asset, net worth, then the bank will consider. But these are the document, what a normal document the bank will ask. Some banks will ask even more documents. Yeah. Okay. A good banker will probe you further. What? Or you have this type of income. Can you show us this type of documents to show proof? So they will ask more. You need to go to an experienced banker. Then they will probe even further, right? So that is individual financing. Any other documents? Yes, the bank will ask. Okay. Sole proprietor, if you have own business, okay, if you have own business, you need a photocopy of an IC, your business registration with SSM, you need to show your latest 6 months company account, and also your individual bank statement. Make sure it's active. Your company account, every time if zero balance or very little balance, doesn't show very good to the bank. Okay, you need to make sure in any bank balances, don't make it zero. Okay, don't make it a big $10, $20. No, there must be savings. Okay. Any other savings, current FD account, okay, latest income tax, same thing. Okay, same thing. Sole proprietor accounts, okay. As a sole proprietor, you need to show them your profit balance sheet auditing for 2 years, right? 2 years. Okay, rental, you have rental income, profit free, all this is the same. Okay, stock unit trust or any investment, yes, some banks will do. Your net worth also same. You can show them, not every bank. Okay, you need to check which bank. If your net worth is more than 1 million, they will take it. Okay, any other documents? What about company borrowing? Company borrowing, you need a photocopy of IC of directors or the shareholders, your business registration, your Form 49, M&A, all these things. You need to show latest 6 month current account statement, company statement, company account statement, okay, bank statement. Okay, if you have any other current account, you have fixed deposit account, all this show to the bank as supporting documents. You will definitely will help. Your latest income tax declaration for the company. Okay, now minimum 2 months. Okay, if you can show them 3 months, 3 years, minimum 2 years. Some banks require 3 years. Okay, some banks require 3 years. The minimum is 2 years, Some bank require 3 years. Check with the bank. Okay, your audit account, minimum 2 years. Some bank require 3 years audited account. If you have a company owns other assets, your rental income is good. Okay, and any other documents. So these are the things that, okay, for company. Okay, for company, if let's say people ask me, okay, I have this question before. I am new. How? My company is new. How? Okay, as I said just now, okay, as I said just now, if your company is new, they look at your individual directors. But a big but, not every bank finance new company. Okay, limited banks only. Okay, if the company is new, like PLT. Okay, PLT, some are very new. They just started. PLT stands for per concern liability terhad. Okay, it's cheaper to start than sederhana berhad. Okay, you do not need to do an audit. Okay, you can use that to borrow. Okay, like my company, I started GM Training Academy. PLT is a PLT. Yes, I borrow from the bank, but not every bank can do PLT. Okay, very limited banks can do that. Okay, very limited bank can finance a PLT company. And I did it before. There was when PLT first been announced that that you can open a PLT. Okay, I did a loan, okay, for my customer, for my good friend, because I've been saying, oh, PLT can take up loan, all this thing, not why nobody is taking. So my friend hear me, okay, bought a property in Cyberjaya, okay, bought a property in Cyberjaya and want to use a PLT. Just set up, it's just like yesterday. No record at all. Can they borrow? Can they borrow? So now I told my friend, very good. Now you are my guinea pig. This will be my first case to do financing for PLT. I take this, I ask for all the documents and individual, I use individual documents already because PLT is new. I submit to a bank. Inexperienced banker will tell you this. Sorry, cannot do. Correct? Experienced banker will tell you this. Let me find a ways to finance this. Let me understand this company more first before I suggest to my head office. So that my banker will do that. Okay, yes, he hold a higher position in the bank. He did that. Okay, he did that, and we send in for approval. Okay, guess what? The loan was approved at 85%, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 85% of margin because it's a commercial property. It's a shop house in Sabajai. All right. So it doesn't means that cannot borrow if you're new. You need to find a bank that will take in new companies, but not every bank. Okay. Next one. Okay, sorry, too fast. Next killer tricks is refinancing. Okay. Now, sometimes people worry, oh, rejected, cannot borrow, all this thing. Have you considered refinancing a property? You want to refinance to another, people talk refinancing must refinance to another bank. Is this right? Is this right? Okay, let me tell you why people refinance first. Okay, before I go further. Okay, some people refinance to reduce the loan installment interest rate high. So reduce now interest rate is low, refinance to another bank, interest rate is lower, you pay lower installment, right? Lower interest rate. You want to consolidate. Okay, we want to consolidate your debts. maybe you have actually I did one loan where they have I combined the what they call the loan the car loan, I combine the housing loan, I combine the commercial into one loan and refinance to another bank instead of 8 to 10,000 repayment every month. I reduce to 3-4,000 only every month. So this is called debt consolidation, right? Another one is some people need additional money. You top up and you get additional loan, right? There are these ways that people do refinance, right? There's two ways to refinance, two types of refinancing. The first type, oh, this is very important. Okay, this is very important. People always think of refinancing. There's only one way to refinance your bank loan to another bank. Yes, this is one way. There is another way, and you save more. The first one is called, another way is called internal. You know that you can refinance internally. It's called just top up. And if you refinance internally, you save on legal fees. True or not? You save on legal fees. Let's say you borrow 500,000 initially, then your property goes up in price. You want to refinance, you want the additional 100,000, additional, let's say 100,000. You take 600,000. You pay for the legal fees for additional 100,000 only. If you refinance to another bank, you had to pay 600,000. Now you pay 100,000 extra for the legal fee to upstamp your documents only. That is very cheap, by 5%. Okay, you don't have, and it will be very, very fast. That's internal refinancing. The first thing on internal, okay, financing, you save legal fees, you save time, and it's more hassle-free now. People will tell you, oh, difficult to get bank loan, all these things. Consider this. Go back to the same bank, okay, where you have been paying your housing loan installment monthly on time. Okay. Now, if you have a 500,000 loan, you might have now outstanding 300,000 only. You pay down, right? Now, you want to borrow extra 200,000. Is it the same amount of 500,000 you took additional? Is the bank keen to lend you? Less document will be needed. Okay, you don't even have to abstain because there's no additional loan. It's not like 500,000 you increase to 600,000. It's like 300,000 you increase to the original amount of 500,000 additional 200,000. You can also request the bank to reduce your interest rate. Oh, since I'm a good paymaster for this loan, I would like to request the bank to reduce my interest rate and also give me the additional loan with the latest interest rate. Do you think you're safe? Yeah. Banker will not tell you this because you don't refinance to another bank, they have no business. I'm telling you this as a third party. I'm not with the bank anymore. I'm not in the bank anymore. That's internal. But if you want to refinance to another bank, it's called external refinancing. Yes, it's called external refinancing. Yes, you have to pay full fees. The process takes an average of 3 months. Internal, if you're fast, it can be 1 month to 2 months. External, it can be 3 months or even more. It depends. It depends, right? If you want to buy a property, okay, another way that you can do is you can do internal refinancing. Take the money to pay for the new property purchase or pay for the down payment. Can you do that? Yes. You see, some people say, oh, I have difficulty in paying. I can pay the installment. I have difficulty in paying the 10% deposit. What you can do an internal refinancing, get the money to pay for the what you call new purchase. It doesn't affect your loan amount, loan installment, because you have been paying the same loan installment of 500,000. You see what I mean? Okay, you can toggle with it. Okay, I will just skip this. Okay, the fifth one and the last one. Make sure you choose the right bankers, right? There's many bankers out there. Make sure you choose the experienced one. Why am I, I'm very, very particular in this. Not experienced banker can cause you your rejection. Okay, give you an example. Real case study. This lady came to me. Okay, came to me for help. I know what happened. She bought a project for a developer. Okay, the developer gave two names to call. So she called two bankers. She submit the loan document. Okay, she was very confident as this is the first house she's going to purchase. The loan can be approved. Don't be overconfident. Okay, one by one the banker called. Very sorry, your loan is rejected. Two banks reject her loan. She was very sad. She came to me. She told me what happened. I told her on the phone, bring the documents that you give to your bankers, initial bankers. So she brought. No, I see the bank. I see the documents. Know what I told her? You submit like this type of documents. Let me tell you, your loan is 101% will be rejected. Then she got shocked. How come my banker never tell me? Did you submit like this? This is called what? Experience of the bankers, right? Because I know this type of documents, go into the bank, should reject one. Okay. After telling her what to do, she said, you follow what I say first. You prepare this type of documents for me. Then I will help you to submit. I see her very sad face, then I help her. She prepared for me, then I submit. I was very confident. You know what happened? I submit to the bank, my bankers. The bank that rejected her. I submit again. You know what happened? This time, her loan was approved at 90%. I turned rejection into approval by submitting the right way. So make sure you get the right bankers. Okay, make sure you get the right bankers, right? Bankers must have at least 1 year of experience, know what documents to collect and to probe further. Okay, probing. Write a good recommendation for approval, not just to write the loan is recommended for approval. You and me also know how to write. You know, last time when I was in a bank, when the loan was very big, very big loan, I type it out in a one or two pager. I send it for approval. This is what the banker should do, not just recommend for approval, just like this. That what I also know how to do. You also know how to do. No, they must be experienced, right? And you will give you higher chances of approval. Okay, I come towards the end of the 5 killers. I just want to go through why your loan can be rejected. You must learn, okay, why the loan can be rejected before loan can be approved. At least you don't make the same mistake. The first one, if the developer or seller is bankrupt, okay, the bank will check. The bank will not borrow. It's not your fault. Okay, it's a seller or developer's fault, right? They cannot lend, the loan is rejected. Developer has been blacklisted by the bank will not lend, they will also reject. Existing loan repayment not prompt, the bank will also reject your loan. Income criteria not met, yes, definitely they will reject. Unable to prove the source of income, what you say, oh, I earn 20,000 a month. You say only, where's the proof? No proof, no talk. No proof, no need to send your loan for approval. Useless. The bank will not take it. The bank will not take it. Right? Okay. Property falls under blacklist, or I can say this: leasehold properties, 30 or 60 years tenure. Okay, the bank might not lend to you. Okay, if your lease is less than 30, 60 years, no income proof. Okay, you cannot prove your income, or you just started your employment. The bank also, some bank, most bank will not, is not keen to lend. So make sure you stay on the employment. You apply first before you resign and start anew, right? It's not your fault, it's a bank approval criteria. So these can be the reasons. Okay, these can be the reasons. Okay. You see this picture, what do you all think? Hungry. What do you think? What comes first into your mind when we say hungry? What comes in your mind? Does it mean hungry for food? Does it mean hungry for food? No, it means this. Okay, it means this. You go to hungry banks to apply your loans. The bank have a target to achieve. So if you go to hungry bank, your chances of approval is higher. It's not like go to because you're hungry go in. No, you go to the hungry banks, then your loan approval chances is even higher. Right? Okay, I come towards the end of my talk. Okay, I come towards the end of my talk. Okay, I come towards the end of my talk. Okay. I come towards the end of my talk.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you can also contact, you can read me, you can read my articles at michaelleo.com. You can contact me. You can follow me in Facebook, like me in Facebook, or you can also email me at info Michael with two eyes, not one eye. My numerologist asked me to change to two eyes. Okay. I finished and before I forget, I promise that I will give you 8 ways of outsmart the bank. Yes. The admin, can you please put on the file so that people can download it? Okay, we can. Okay, back to you, Isaac. Back to you, Isaac.
okay, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much for sharing all the info to us on how to outsmart the bank and not cheat the bank, yeah, right? Okay, so
yes.
yeah, by having all these ways, okay, I hope that everyone here today, they will be able to benefit from this session and also get to know more about what loan documents they need to prepare and so on, and how to target which bank and to outsmart them to get their loan approval. Okay, so back to over here from just now, right? We have a lot of questions actually. Okay, so maybe we'll just go one by one.
Okay.
Okay. By Ellen, how to find out each bank DSR? And from Sam, the question is quite similar, but they're asking whether can we provide a list of bank debt and their DSR level.
Good question. Okay, the bank DSR keep on changing. Sometimes they do change. Okay, the best way to get direct is to ask the bank. Okay, to ask the bank what is their DSR. Yes, okay, again, certain point of time, the bank might change. Okay, now it's maybe 85%. they might increase to 90% or they might reduce to 70%, right? Give an example like Maybank. Maybank is 70%. Okay, I think public bank also. Okay, but there are certain banks like CIMB. CIMB is 85 to 85%. Case to case basis, it can go up to 90%. Okay, it can go up tier rates also. So it's best that you check with the bank. Okay, get the right. Okay, if you are a 70%er, you must go to a bank at 85% DSR or 80% DSR. Don't go to 60% DSR. Your loan will be loan margin will be reduced. Okay, will be reduced. You need to go to the right bank. Right.
Okay. Thank you so much, Michael. So the bank's DSR will keep on changing, right?
Sometimes they do change. So it's
Okay.
not easy to keep track. Not easy to keep track.
Okay, understood. So the next one would be by Jaslyn. Just now when you were explaining on the net worth of 1 million and above, all right? So Jaslyn was asking on, please advise the documents that are needed for the net worth proven.
Okay, documents. Okay, first thing is like your FDs. Okay, if your net worth FD, sometimes the bank will check. Okay, some bank will take in. Let's say your loan is like 500,000. Your property is 1 million. Your net asset is 500,000. Show to the bank. Okay, the bank will also check the valuation of the property. Okay, that is called net asset. Okay, and sometimes the bank will also take in like your unit trust. Show them the proof of your interest. Some people put money in ASP, so show stock market, show to them. What they will do, like unit trust or even stock market, they will calculate based on the current price, not your initial price, the current price.
Okay, so they will just see that whether the stock goes up or the stock goes down, then they will use that to calculate the amount of balance that you have left in the statement, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm learning new things for myself too, actually. Okay.
I saw one. I saw one question by this Jaslyn. If director of Sandra or PLT had more than 3 residential properties under personal name, still entitled 80% loan margin if borrowed by company. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you this. Company and individual are different entity. Treat it differently. Okay. Say you already own 3, 4, 5 properties. It doesn't affect company borrowing. Okay. What investors do is they want to free their individual property. They will transfer this to company instead, then free the individual. Okay. By saying that, okay, let's talk about margin of finance. Okay. If using company, if company borrowing for residential property, residential maximum is 60% only, not 80-90% anymore. Maximum 60%, 60 sahaja, right? For company is a commercial property, max 85%. No matter how many properties you have, still 85%. Residential, no matter how many properties you have, still 60%. Okay, approval based on approval criteria. I'm talking of general. Okay, that is a tenant. Okay. Individual commercial, commercial. The tenant can be certain banks give up to 30 years. If you use company, it's maximum 25 years. Depends on bank. But some banks, company or individual, max 25 years. You got it? Okay, I hope you got it yesterday.
I think I got it too.
You got it, huh?
Yeah. Then the next one. Okay. I think this question is quite interesting. Okay, this one
Okay.
is by McWinnie Koo. Okay, this one.
Ah.
How to know whether the bank is hungry or not?
Good question. Actually, I was waiting for this question.
Yeah. That's why when I saw this, I think this question quite interesting.
Okay. Okay. Normally, how I know is I read the newspaper. Okay. The bank will say normally is by when the near the book ends, the accounting period, they have not achieved the target yet. Then they are they relax their approval criteria because they have not achieved, so easier to get approval. Okay, you have to read, okay, newspaper reports, all these things you can know. Also also can ask the bankers. Okay, ask the bankers. Some bankers, experienced bankers, will tell you the bank has opened up again. Okay, and sometimes I have constant contact with the banker. They will update me. Oh, the bank criteria now more relaxed. Okay, or all this. Then I'll know. Oh, now can apply. Last time, don't have to waste my time. Cannot go through. Now can go through it. Okay, the latest the latest I have. Most bank will not lend to travel people working in travel agency or a pilot. Am I right to say that? Most bank will not, because they know the industry is going down because of pandemic, right? But now, is the industry slowly going up? Travel restriction is lifted. More flights, right? The bank is looking to open up this to lend to this type of people. Okay. Okay. You need, sometimes it's good to get close to your bankers. They will tell you more stories. So I know, that's why how I know. Normally when I do a consultancy, okay, I'll ask questions, I'll probe everything, then I will suggest banks. I will suggest banks that you have the borrower have the highest chances of getting approval. Okay, this one I know no point to send, sure reject one. Then I just take it out. I know already. What for wasting time to submit again? I just take it out. Okay. What else? Any other question? Oh, I think more got more question.
Okay, this one. There's like two more here. Two more. Okay.
Okay.
Which level of banker will know the exact DSR? Who to ask?
No,
Which
every
level
banker will know the bank's DSR. No need level. The bankers should know the DSR, what is their DSR. If the banker doesn't know DSR, better don't process a loan.
Okay, so
they should know. They have to know. Frankly speaking, if they don't know, you'll be worried for if your loan is processed by that banker. You should be worried.
True. I'll be worried too. So can we
Because
just like
to
walk in?
me, this is the basic. You don't know this, better don't process. You are getting your customer into trouble.
Okay, so we can just walk into a bank and just check with the officer what is the current DSR level for if I'm taking a
They will tell
residential
you,
loan with your bank.
basically, if they will tell you, and what you can do also, you can ask the banker also to calculate your DSR.
I see.
Okay. What you can do based on the DSR, based on calculation, based on your installment, you can also know how much a property you can buy. Okay, you can buy. You can buy maybe 500,000 property. You go and buy a 1 million property. Sure, the loan margin is reduced or rejected, right? You cannot afford. So you calculate your DSR, you calculate your repayment capacity, then you know already. Then you buy the right type of property, with the right type of budget. right? Yes. I have one question that I saw. Is PLT, the tax is lower? No, the tax is the same as a company. Is the same as company. PLT and the central part is the same. The tax bracket is the same. Yeah. Okay, what else?
Okay, and
Any
then
more question?
there's one last
One
one here.
One last question. Okay.
Yeah, by Fong Yingan. Okay, so this one, just now the examples for DSR at 75%, this means for approval percentage. Does it mean, is it for the approval percentage rate?
Yes. Okay. Bank's approval percentage rate. Okay. The bank says my DSR is 75%. Okay. You need to calculate your own DSR. Okay. How much is yours? You take your debt, you divide it by your net income, you multiply by 100, you get your personal DSR. If your personal DSR, let's say the bank's maximum DSR is 75%, if your personal DSR is at 80%, you go to this bank, the bank will reduce your loan for sure. You go to the bank who has a DSR of 85%. Okay, always go for higher, not lower. Okay, you need to calculate your personal DSR, debt service ratio, right?
Okay.
Okay, I think we cover most of the question, right?
Yeah. I think basically we covered all the questions from the first question until the end.
Oh, very good, very good. Okay. We come towards the end already. Actually, supposed to stop long time ago, right? Oh, we reached the time.
Yeah.
Very sorry about this.
But today is a Sunday, so I think should be okay lah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, there is one last question. Okay, we will just take this one last question, all right?
Okay.
Okay. So by Tom's Pay, okay, how to do the financing instead of top-up loan for the current financing bank?
You go to the existing bank that you borrow. You just tell them you want to do internal refinancing. You want to do top up or to increase your loan amount. They will assist you from there. But you have to go back to the same, preferably the same branch that you apply. Not the same bank, the same branch. Okay, it's easier because your record is there.
Okay, so going back to the same branch that we opened and did our application now.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this would be the last question already.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise it would not end. Maybe then we will like,
6 o'clock also cannot finish.
Yeah, true. Until dinner time maybe. Okay, so I think that is the end of this session for today's episode, Talks and Tips. Okay, so thank you everyone for participating. And then as promised just now, there is the ebook on the 8 ways to outsmart the banks. Okay, as the admin has already sent the PDF file on the chat box earlier, so you can, because of all the questions that has been coming in, so you can actually scroll up and see back the chat, which is sent by EcoSpring and EcoTropics. Okay, this is a name that has sent out this file on the 8 tricks to outsmart the banks. Okay, so I think that would be all for today. And okay, I saw this one. Sam was asking how to view the previous talk, right? Okay, so you can actually view the previous talk if you go to EcoSpring Facebook page. All right, then you can actually visit the previous talk by Dato Sri Gavinti. All right. So thank you, everyone. Yep, thank you for joining, and thanks to Michael for explaining and sharing all this good info to us today, and hoping that everybody once this pandemic is going to end soon and so on, the property market start booming. So we are hoping that everybody in this group will get their loan approved so they can invest more property and more and more. Okay.
Goodbye, everyone.
So I think that is all. Thank you, everyone. Okay.
Bye.
See you in the next episode again. Bye-bye.
房产这样买，包你越买越赚钱。22乘70两层半店面，底层完美预留工作空间。